What's up, everybody? Back again. It's episode number 26. I'm Trey Treasy. This is my co-host, Casita. What's going on, Casita?
What's going down, baby?
Sir. So, hope y'all had a great Halloween. Hope y'all came up on lots of cool kicks we're about to talk about here in just a second. But just want to let y'all know, appreciate y'all following last week. The episode did pretty good. Definitely keep following on Instagram, YouTube, subscribe everywhere. We really appreciate it. We're hoping sometime this week, maybe close to next week's episode, you might be seeing a little change on some of our social media and stuff. The Avi, we have a new logo coming. So something me and Casita have been working on for a few weeks now, or 2 months now, I think, just to make sure we get the right one. We want it to look really good. So yeah, you excited for that?
Oh man, definitely. Can't wait to unveil that. Shout out to our logo design editor, Soberry Coco. You can follow her here at Soberry Coco. She's on Instagram, Facebook. I think she does great work. Independent artist, Black-owned business. Just support where you can, man. So
absolutely, she dropped us a banger for sure. So we're looking forward to getting those out. New logo coming soon. We might just have something for the people coming out with the new logo as well. So looking forward to that. All right, so into the kicks this week. How'd your Halloween L meter look on this weekend?
Man, not like my candy basket, that's for sure. Man, I took the biggest L of the biggest GR, maybe of the season for sure. So I did strike out on the dark mochas or the black mochas, whatever you want to call them. I honestly didn't try anything else. Slam jams, slept on those. Didn't really care for the black pair. Only wanted the white pair that dropped a couple weeks ago. Try to do a second round of off-white fives. Failed out of that too. What else, man? What else came out? I didn't cop anything for Halloween, really, dude. It was a quiet weekend for me. So
I feel you. I think everybody was just looking forward to the mochas. I think they had so much hype on the mochas that like it literally like completely knocked out the slam jam. Like nobody, I feel like everybody slept in on the slam jam. That being said, I did not sleep in on the slam jam, and I also did not get it. But so my L meter took a massive increase this week. But yeah, I wanted the mocha ones, did not hit on those. Halloween pack I did not try for. Yeah, I just didn't try for them. It wasn't up to par for me. But also struck out on round 2 of the Jordan 5 Off-Whites sale edition. I don't know if we talked about this a ton, but yeah, Off-White sale edition. Big L on that one. I know Casita got his dub already, though.
quietly. Quietly got my dub.
All right.
But let's do
more stuff that we have.
Yes, absolutely. Always grateful. Before we get started, just want to shout out my hoodie. This is from Georgie Casanova from the South. Special edition. I think this dropped last year. Perfect sweater weather right now going on in the H. So, I had to bust this out. Not a lot of people are going to ask about it. So it says from the South, my boy Georgie. One time for him. You want me to go off first?
Go ahead, my man. It's all you.
So another shout out. Gotta shout out the people at Reebok. They sent a special care package to the boy. This was via the kids over there at Mad Nice. Shout out my boys Kyle and my boy Senna. I joined in on their radio show, which I'm going to link right here. It's called the Mad Nice Radio. It's available on twitch.tv or on the Twitch app. I got a whole care package, man. They sent the squishy basketball, sent nice big tote, you know what I'm saying? Something I can carry it around. And they did not slip whenever they sent me these right here, my guy. Yeah, I got me a pair of Kamikaze 2s, also known as the Sean Kemp's original releases, an OG re-release, originally released in 1996. This is the 2020 pair. Still DS. Just got them in not too long ago. Really nice shoe, man. I really cannot wait to wear these. They got the green accents all around, black and white primary shoe. I'm not Sean Kemp, but hopefully I'm over here raining down on y'all boys real soon in these. Yeah, man, this is my kick of the day. Always gotta love it. Make sure you watch Mad Nice Radio on twitch.tv or on the app.
Yeah, Absolutely. Big shout out to Kyle and the crew. They've been doing their thing for years now and definitely turning up. So shout out to congrats to you for winning that pair. I saw they were running that raffle that night. So that's really dope that you got in on those. And not only did you get in, you won. So my shoe of the day is going to be 2014 Air Jordan 10. This is going to be the cool gray. Whew. So I've had these for a long time. Everybody knows I'm an Air Jordan 10 connoisseur. I wear these a lot. Definitely some creasing going on here, but I love the gray suede upper. You get the checkered black and white on the insole, but I think what everybody loves is the infrared instead of like the Chicago red. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Casita knows this. I'm not an infrared person. I actually don't like infrared on most any other shoe. But when I saw this shoe, it definitely was like fall to me. I don't wear a ton of brown, so like fall colors to me are like gray and black. So, but yeah, the cool gray. Love the black on the tongue with the black laces. 2014 Air Jordan 10 cool gray. My kick of the day.
Hard. Absolutely hard.
Appreciate it.
Those did not stay on the shelves at all. Tens had a bad little resurgence for a while. They were sitting, but
yeah, they definitely oversaturated at one point, you know, when they were dropping. I mean, this is far after these came out, but like when they start with the Liberties and like they went crazy with the other city packs and stuff like that, they definitely oversaturated the market with the 10s. So I, you know, as much of a 10 collector as I claim myself to be, there are so many over the past 5-6 years that I was like, hell no, I don't want those.
Oh yeah, definitely not. There was a bunch of NBA players that were blowing out the soles on those too. So
yeah, it's definitely one of the most popular, I will say, hooping shoes though. Everybody loves hooping in the 10 because of that grip you get on the bottom.
Crazy to think Junn.j even hooping those.
Right.
Oh man. But let's break it into the episode. We're gonna go straight into fresh out the box. We got great stuff lined up for y'all today. So starting off fresh and hot, we got the eBay is opening up their sneaker authentication guarantee. It started on October 25th. So really what they do with it is they're going to help try to combat counterfeit sneakers being sold on their platform. And it only really works with kicks or anything where honestly that you sell over $100. They partnered up with SneakerCon to do so. And the great thing about it is that they have no seller fees. Man, no seller fees is that is a foreign language to StockX. They don't even know what that means. But while the rollout for eBay was happening, StockX did have a sale over this past weekend on the 30th to the 31st. They did 31% off seller fees with any sale over $200. Now, eBay is probably the OG when it comes to the resale platform. How do you think StockX will make it through these are probably troubling times for StockX right now, considering that eBay is making a resurgence now again. So you find yourself looking more towards eBay versus StockX or GOAT or any other those reselling platforms?
Right. So first off, like I feel like this has been months in the making of you saying how StockX has taken this major downfall. And I think here it really comes now. Here's like the avalanche now. So and I think we talked about this also probably like a month ago that eBay is coming back. So for me, it never really left, to be honest with you. I've been using eBay for a long time. I do sell shoes on eBay. I sell all kinds of stuff I get on eBay. So definitely a market I've been keeping up with. The no seller fees thing is very interesting because, you know, the way you sell them now, this is pre-sneaker authentication, all that on eBay. There's not a seller fee necessarily, but monthly you get tacked on by how much you sell, right? So I'll be interested to see if that's something they continue with on this program, or because to do completely no seller fees would be, you know, technically there's not going to be a seller fee for eBay, but for there to be no taxes at all or any kind of taxing from eBay would be very interesting, and it would completely wipe out StockX, GOAT, the SneakerCon app, like whatever, all of it, you know what I'm saying? So SneakerCon got on top of it by teaming up with them. And then definitely StockX was like, we got to get our name back relevant real quick. 31% for everybody over 200.
There is no resurrection for StockX at this point. I claimed it in episode 1, man. They're not gonna make it to the end of the year. I don't honestly. I'll probably give them till Q1, Q2, 2021.
Shut down? You think they shut the whole thing down?
It'll be so hard for them to shut completely down, but the way things are working right now, I don't see them have taken the number 1 spot anymore. At one point in time, they were the shit, man. They were the shit. They were number 1 spot. You know, they had great celebrity endorsements with Wale and you know yeah. I mean, but now eBay's right around the corner. They got PJ Tucker. The shoe god on and off the court. Like, I don't know how you try to compete with that anymore. So
Yeah, my guess is more of it like it's a generational thing where like eBay was like when we were coming up, it was like the hottest market on the internet for sure. And then the younger generation came up and like reselling became a real thing, especially for shoes and just the gear and stuff and merch and everything. So StockX has made a lot of these kids a lot of money. So it's hard for them to stray away from that. I feel like when this is all they've essentially known in their reselling careers up to this point. So I do think it'd be, like you said, hard for them to completely shut down just because of the amount of stock that people put on there every single day. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, if eBay has a better deal for the seller, it's a wrap.
it's curtains closed. So keep your eye out on that. Of course, it's already rolled out, but they plan on expanding more to more general shoes around early 2021.
Yeah, let us know in the comments down below if you plan to use eBay, if that's something that you think you're going to get into and you think you're going to drop StockX and GOAT. Let us know in the comments below. And if you sell anything, let us know how it goes.
Definitely. Yeah, we want to hear your stories. Big story coming up. Thanksgiving, it. We got the Concepts collab with Nike SB. They're releasing a Dunk High. This one is Don the Mallard. When it first released, it was called the Turducken, but you can obviously see this is inspired by the Duck version. So hopefully they have more shoes to come. But just zeroing in on these shoes, the middle panel, just like first glance, it obviously looks like feathers. The tongue, reminiscent of a mallard's head. The paneling is great. They have the wool-like features on there. I think my favorite part is the orange outsole that's supposed to resemble the webbed feet. I mean, they hit the head on this one, man. This is gonna be a fire pair. This is perfect for Thanksgiving. I don't think I've ever seen a Thanksgiving shoe executed so well. So, what are your thoughts on the Nike SB Concept collab Mallard?
Yeah, so I think it's a pretty interesting collab. We've seen Concepts actually do the Mallard concept in the past before with New Balance. They did that on a 998. They kind of did I don't want to dog it too bad. It was a pretty crappy version of a Mallard looking shoe. It definitely didn't look like it at all with the New Balance. This one, obviously, like Cita said, as soon as you look at it, you're like, that's a duck shoe. This is a duck shoe right here. So I will say the one thing you like about it is what I don't like about it. I hated the orange sole, but I understand exactly why it's there. And if they didn't put it there, people would say, why didn't they put it there? So the orange sole is very interesting. I despise it very much, but it's pretty cool. Concepts has been in the news a lot lately. They dropped the 2992s. There's a plaid one and like a dark suede multicolor one recently that were both, I think they were both pretty fire. I don't know if we brought those up at all, but yeah, those are pretty dope. So Concept's been killing. These Mallards come out on the 21st of November currently. They're on your sneakers app if you check right now for $120. They're going to come with the works as far as packaging. It's a holiday shoe, so they're coming with all of that. You get a turkey oven box, dry fit chicken socks, oh man, turkey wrapping paper, and a Nerf football. So what's more Thanksgiving than that?
That's shaped like a turkey leg. Come on, man.
We're about to just get this for the goodies.
Yeah, man. I think the packaging alone will, make the sale. I mean, it also has super fine detailing with the tongue tag. It says Nike Duck Pro, not Dunk, like the shoe model, Duck Pro. the inner liner, you know, it has that, you know, that very picturesque, that, you know, that grandma painting in the corner type of pictures of mallards in there. Come on, bro. This is a complete package. This is a museum shoe. You know, you don't really wear this one. You wear it once a year, but yeah, I like it a lot. I can't wait for it.
Great job, Concepts, and we will both absolutely be trying for that. No doubt about it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, moving on from Concepts, we get into another guy, Kyrie Irving. So him and the Sneakers app getting together for a little mystery box drop. So everybody has done mystery drops in the past. You buy a box, you get a bunch of mystery stuff in there. This time around, Kyrie's doing it for his preheat Kyrie 7s. There's 4 versions of the shoe and icons of sport, which is like a reddish shoe, expression. I won't go down the colors with you. There's 4 different shoes right now. They're all pretty wild. They got a lot of stuff going on with them. But on 11/11, so November 11th, on the Sneakers app, it says if you're like a prior customer of the Kyrie line, or if you've had anything to do with the Kyrie line going back, then you're going to get the opportunity to possibly purchase this mystery box, right? So you get the mystery box. You won't know which color you're getting. They just kind of pop up at your door, and that day you get to show the world what color you got. So do you think this is a cool concept that Sneakers is doing with Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, man. It is a cool concept. I do enjoy this type of concept. Mystery boxes are always fun, especially if you're a dedicated fan of a particular shoe. Now, I'm not a particular fan of this model, so to say. Going through the colorways of each one of these, um, you know, the icons of sport, the red ones, the expressions, the blue and pink ones, sound waves, special effects. I mean, I'm not in love with any of them, so to say. I think it'd probably be better as a rollout to just pick your own color, to be quite honest. But the mystery color, the mystery box concept is a cool deal. I always like surprises, so hey, it'd be cool. I think it'd be a really cool thing. Of course, I'm not going to be selected for this, being that I have not copped any Kyries since the Kyrie 2s. So, so there's going to be no chance for me of getting these. But if you had your option, would you enter? Would you try to do this as well?
If I had the access, then I feel like I would like Kyrie's enough to do this. So yes, I would pick the Soundwave shoe if I was picking. I do think that one's the best out of the 4. But yeah, I think it's a great concept, and I like it in the fact that mystery boxes from like these shops down here and stuff, you don't really know what you're getting, right? You just get, you're getting a couple shirts, you're getting a pair of shoes, you're getting this, that. Here, at least you're guaranteed. You've seen one of the 4 things that you're going to get. You've already seen it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
you can rank which 4 you want in whatever order. But as long as you're okay with getting the worst one on that 4 that you've already seen, then I mean, that's all.
That's what I'm about to say. If you're okay with getting your 4th pick, yeah, I mean, more power to you. But considering that I've seen all 4 of them now, and also seeing the model of the shoe, I'm not gonna. I honestly, I think the Kyrie low 3s are better than his signature shoes right now. So
yeah, the low 6, the one he just had, I thought was better.
yeah. I mean, he's killing his takedown models, even though I still consider his shoe to be a takedown model. But yeah, man, it's a cool concept, but definitely not one that I'm going crazy about. I think I'd take the special effects one, to be quite honest. I do like teal. Teal's kind of hard, but
that one's probably my number 2. It's right there too. But if you get in on 11/11, if you get access, let the Crease Pod know for sure. Let us in the comments below. Let us know if you're in there and what it's like. We want to see.
Yeah, tell us the experience, man. Yeah, how tracking. We've copped kicks off the sneakers before, but we want to know if they tell you right then and there, or you won't know until like start cutting open the box.
Yeah, your Kyrie heads, let us know.
All right. Moving on.
Go ahead,
man. Okay, yeah. Moving on, we got the Air Jordan Wings Foundation. They have set out a scholarship. 2 recipients, Adrian Allen via Hampton University, and Darian Francois via Tuskegee University. They have received a scholarship for for a full ride to their selected universities. The Jordan Wings campaign started back in 2015. Um, they only select 2 recipients. So far, they've done out of 1,800 applicants. This year, they're releasing a shoe dedicated to not only just a shoe, but they're releasing an Air Jordan 1 mid uh, labeled the homecoming shoe, as well as Letterman jackets to complement or commemorate these people's achievements. Um, just a little excerpt from the article that we read. It says this is from Adrienne Allen of Hampton University. Her favorite part of the upcoming Air Jordan 1 mid is she feels that what Jordan brand was going for with the collegiate Letterman jacket inspiration. When I think of Letterman jackets, I definitely think of hard work and dedication. That's what HBCUs are about. It's a symbol of repping something or being proud of something. If you didn't know, both Hampton and Tuskegee are honorable HBCU campuses located here in our great land. So, Trey, what do you think? Say it again.
Yeah, Tuskegee's in Bama, if I'm not mistaken. And Hampton's obviously in Virginia. Yeah, the big shout out to these two. They both, I think they were selected years back to receive the Wings scholarships, and then they progressed down their line of I think the Adrian Allen is in criminal justice, and I forgot what Mr. Francois is in. So it's very cool to me. You know, my first thought was it's really cool that they got 2 people that are probably in school for design, you know, one way or another to make these shoes. And then I started reading and I was like, oh, she's in criminal justice and stuff. Like they're really choosing kids that no matter what you do, no matter what, they're going to give you an opportunity to really showcase your skills and really shout you out, you know, in a way. So big shout out to these guys. We saw a Wings inspired shoe drop earlier this year around All-Star. It was a all white Jordan 10. It had it had a little bit of silver detailing, and then the piping was red, green, and blue throughout. So I don't want to say the shoe was super hot or anything like that, but you know, it's kind of like the DBs to me. It's got so much meaning behind it that, you know, I'm going to try for these majority of the time for sure.
Yeah, even
this is
with
a shoe. It's
yeah, well,
good.
the DBs were canceled this year, so with the DBs being canceled this year, Jordan Brand is a really big participant in the DB collaboration every year. So it's cool that they still allowed people to do full on expression throughout their sneaker line like that. Just reading a little bit deeper into it, Darian Francois studies political science. So still, these are these are just 2 individuals, that just happen to be Jordan fans, recipients of a full ride scholarship, and now they have a sneaker coming up, dubbed the homecoming. These are set to release. When are these set to release, Trey? November 18th on the sneakers app. So make sure
This is the Letterman, what they called it, the Letterman. So it's LET in parentheses is HER Letterman.
Let her man.
Yeah, that's what the name on sneakers is currently.
Okay. Okay. I can see that for sure. I mean, still a cool concept. What do I think about the shoe personally? It's a mid, but it's a mid. Cool concept.
They got some cool things going on. I like the gold swoosh. The gold swoosh don't change that it's a mid, but I'm happy they got their own shoe. Great job. All right, so we can get out of that. All done with fresh out of the box. Moving on into order confirmed. So this is everything that's come out in the past week since our last episode. So this week, the first thing we want to mention is a pack of dunks that we've kind of been bringing. We talked about them, episode 14. And so we've kind of trickled it along since, just kind of figuring out when these things are going to drop. So we talked about the ugly duckling pack. You know, the plums dropped end of last year now. So we definitely thought we were going to see one of the other 2 by now. Between the ceramic and the veneers, it's looking like we're finally going to get the veneers. They have been on the sneakers app now, updated to the 10th of November. So definitely check it out. Make sure you're very aware on the 10th that the veneers will be dropping that morning, 9 a.m.
And if you want to see our review about the veneers or the rest of the ugly ducking pack, we're gonna have a link set up. Should be popping up here. So we're gonna move right into order confirmed. We got first up, we got the Yeezy 380 Yuck, the Calcium Glow. These released on Halloween for $250. They are in all white primary upper, glow in the dark sole, digi camo print along the upper as well. Boo-boo. Everything is scary about these except looking good. So yeah, man, I'm sorry. The 380 is still my least favorite.
It looks best in the dark when it glows, when you can't see the rest of it.
Just hide that shit, man. That shit is horrendous. Apparently there are still sizes available on the Kith website, so kith.com. If you're still interested, I think they have up to a size men's 10 and a half. So if you're still looking for those, you can definitely find them. And I'm pretty sure they're only going to resell for retail.
Especially since there was a friggin' $30 bump on this one. So your normal 220 shoe was $250 this round, pre-tax.
Yeah, I mean, Ye's obviously trying to get his campaign money up because
you got to push some of these other ones up because he's trying to make this foam runner $30.
Yes, and I need the foam runners. He knows I need those. Speaking about foam, next up we got the Nike Air Foam Pros. These also released. These released on the 29th of October for $230. Been a long time since I've seen a nice pair of foams come out. This pair is metallic silver, black swoosh, black outsole, orange accents. Part of the Halloween pack. Probably not that exciting as the other shoes that were released. Trey, what's your take on these?
Yeah, you definitely don't get the Halloween detailing as the rest of the pack had. But I think you're right. I think this is one of the, we haven't seen foams in a long time drop at all, really, a one-off here and there. And this is, I feel like, not a terrible job. I can't wear the foams just because of how they fit me. But the look of it, the aesthetic of it, I like. I'm not a huge, like, shiny, shimmery guy, but, I'm not completely mad at the silver upper either. All black, everything else is cool with the orange detailing. So I ride with the rest of it for the most part. I'm probably the rest of my life not going to spend $230 on a Foamposite.
Yeah, you will not catch any foams in this collection here. No, thank you. I appreciate it, Nike. Not even get some donations with this one. It reminds me of the Crimsons.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks just like the Crimsons, and those were probably like the last pair of foams that were worth a hoot. So definitely a big pass for me. Considering it was a Nike product, it's probably sold out. I haven't really checked on those, but those were the 29th of October for $230. Yeah, Trey, I know you're ready to roll this one out. Go ahead, man.
All right. I got you. All right. So Mr. Kawhi Leonard, we were going to talk about these. There's two things that everybody has really been like, have y'all seen those? And are y'all going to talk about those? This one is one of them. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the other one. So this is the New Balance Jolly Rancher pack. Not just Kawhi Leonard, but it does, the pack does have two of Kawhi's signature shoe in it. So the two you get there are the assorted flavors in the blue raspberry. I'm going to go down all these shoes. The first thing I want to say is that assorted flavors as the name of the shoe is the most Kawhi Leonard thing I'd ever heard in my life.
Honestly, I love it. It's so complimentary to his character. So I love the name.
Spot on. It is spot on. It is assorted flavors. It's what you read on the packaging. So like, I was just like, all right, man. But anyways, so this is the cool thing about this pack, I think, is that the faces on the Jolly Rancher label, you get all the little fruits with the faces on them and stuff. Usually they're smiling and giggling and stuff like that and having a great time. They all resemble Kawhi Leonard, who is locked in 100% of the time. So all of them got the straight face on them, the unfuckwittable face. So I'm I'm a big fan of that. I feel like that's like a really cool detail that like really pushes this pack for the most part. Otherwise, the Kawhis are both, the two pairs of Kawhis are going to be $160. Then you get a New Balance 480 low, which is a very plain Jane shoe, completely all white upper. This is a low top model. The one cool thing for this shoe is going to be the outsole is like a translucent medley of colors in a row. So you get a nice little lineup of colors there underneath. And then you get the New Balance 327. This is a shoe we've talked about, I want to say, in a couple different episodes. We're getting some really crazy colorways of these. But this is going to be an all blue upper with a lime green outsole. So that is going to be, I think it's a total of four shoes and a pair of slides. So then you get 4 shoes and a pair of slides on these, all for different prices, ranging from like $90 to $160, I believe. And you can get these in real life, and you can currently get these in 2K. So whatever your preference is, Casita, I know you already got some Jolly Rancher packs over there, huh?
Come on, man. You know, Jolly Ranchers are my favorites. If you knew me growing up, yeah, I always had Jolly Ranchers on me. So when I heard about this pack dropping, I was hoping that New Balance would do it justice. Man, golly. All right, I'm gonna rank them.
Okay.
Starting at the very, very bottom is gonna be the 327 by. Yeah, that was easy. Okay. Easy 327. Next, I'm gonna have to say the blue raspberry Kawhis. Honestly, blue raspberry Kawhis, followed by the 480 lows. 480 lows were I like them. I'm kind of a plain Jane kind of. I do like to experiment sometimes. Do something loud and crazy, but for the most part, I think I like the outsole. Kind of reminds me of those Nike Be Trues type of collaboration. And wrap it up with of course the assorted flavors, only for the namesake alone. But the top of the list, bro, the slides. Dude, that was killed the slides. Oh my god.
I was gonna say it if you didn't say it.
Slides are killing, bro. Oh man. I never seen it before. I never seen a company mess up the shoes so bad and just kill the slides.
Yep. They did a great job. Great job on the slides. You get the faces of the characters throughout the entire upper of the slide. Is just you can't. There's no chance you can walk anywhere without someone being like, your shoes, slides,
yeah,
bro.
Your slides are hard, bro. I mess with your slides.
100%. I think those are only going for 35 or 40. So
35, yeah.
35. So the slides that's the way to go, I think, on this drop. No hate to Kawhi or anything. I mean, like we said, the basicness of this pack is so perfect for Kawhi. I think they did a great job of sticking to the script that they wrote originally. So I think they did a good job for probably what Kawhi loved to wear this summer.
I mean, no choice. I mean, he was steady getting his ass whipped by the Clippers, but by the Nuggets. But
yikes.
It was tough, but it's cool though. Hopefully we get a better season.
What's the best Jolly Rancher flavor?
Best Jolly Rancher flavor?
Yes.
Oh man, they took it out.
Come on, what's the best Jolly Rancher flavor?
It's lemon, bro, and they took it out of the assorted flavors. If we're talking about just assorted flavors, it's a tie between cherry and green apple.
Oh my god, cherry! I hate the cherry so much. I know, and I love red everything else. Oh, that cherry.
Best.
Oh god.
Grape goes hard too.
I can do a grape. Green apple probably my favorite though.
Oh man. Yeah, green apple. That's a hitter for sure.
All right, so we can close that out. That is all for order confirmed. That's everything that we missed last week. So coming out next is going to be tracking order. Like we said, that's everything comes out next week. Here we are. The other thing everybody wants to talk about. It's another big pack. Ooh. And I don't really know why people have been asking us about these, but these are releasing today. Would you like me to break these down?
Go on my Darth Vader mode, Darth Maul mode.
Oh god, you got to be in Darth Vader mode for this. All right, so Adidas and Star Wars back again. Recently, we saw a pairs honoring Chewbacca, Han Solo, Darth Vader, all like the big massive characters. And then this year, I think it was this year, maybe end of last year, we got the Mandalorian, right? Everybody loved the Mandalorian. You get Baby Yoda memes left and right.
Oh no,
You
it's
know,
not Baby Yoda, the child.
the child, aka what I've been told is Baby Yoda. Did you watch the Mandalorian?
Hell no. What?
Yeah. See, I don't have enough time to watch the Mandalorian, but I assume it's very good. A lot of people told me about it. So this whole set of Adidas here is pretty much just for the Mandalorian. This is like the Mandalorian drop essentially. So I'm gonna kind of read them off here. It might be a little bit quick. But I'm gonna kind of go through all the shoes. You get the Adidas Gazelle, which is named the Dark Saber. It's gonna be $100. An all black suede shoe with 3M detailing throughout. This is a very basic shoe. Like I said, it's completely all black, and it's the Gazelle model. So a little bit throwback. Very nice shoe. NMD R1 Mandalorian. It's gonna be $140. This is it's an NMD, so it's all black NMD and it has the gray scales along the side. It's also going to be a youth pair, which is primarily all brown. Looks like a Wookiee, from what I remember when I was a child. Moving on, though, the big model that they've been dropping recently for a lot of different collabs and stuff is the ZX2K Boost. This is going to be the Mudhorn edition. This will be $150. I'm not sure what Mudhorn stands for. Y'all gonna have to let us know in the comments. Other than that, this is a silver shoe with the tan speckle. It's got two different tans on the midsole, kind of breaks off in the middle, but it's got two different tans and it's speckled with lime green details. What's up?
They ugly.
They ugly. I mean, there's not much great in this, but we're gonna finish this out. So we get a few women's pairs coming up. So another NMD. This one's gonna be the one Casita was referring to. This is the Child, aka Baby Yoda. This might be one of the better looking pairs of the whole thing. It's a cream white upper, and it's got like tan and mint panels throughout the entire back and stuff. Get black speckle on the midsole. Kind of a sell point, but we'll move on. This is going to be the one I think the women are going to go for the most. This is going to be the Adidas Niza Best Car version. So another one I was told Best Car is like a metal used or like a resource used by Wookiees. So for all you Star Wars fans, I'm sure y'all love this, but all brown with a thick rubberized sole is pretty interesting. Not really for me either. Then you get the most basic of the entire pack is the Superstar, also named the Child. You get a lot of double names used here. This is a $90 shoe. It's essentially just an Adidas Superstar in like a mint green. It's got black and white detailing throughout, so that one's pretty interesting. Then you get to the last two pairs, one adult and one youth. This is going to be the top 10 high. If you've ever seen the top 10 high, you're probably telling me to stop where I'm at currently. But this shoe is absolutely horrendous. One is like cream and lime. The youth pair is like majority cream with lime green all over it. If you want a shoe that's gonna like almost reach your knee, this is probably the shoe for you. It's got the adult one is like cream and brown throughout, and I think the main selling point on these is that they all have different little Yoda meme looking things on the. They're obviously not memes, but little Yoda graphics on the little baby Yoda graphics on the tongue. So go ahead, Casita. What do you love about this pack?
Absolutely nothing. But don't disrespect the top 10 like that.
Come
Top 10 is an OG Adidas shoe. Do not do the top 10 like that.
Fantastic. They should have left that shit in the past.
Nah, hell no. There has been some great accomplishments done in the top 10s. So to the point they had to make it a skateboarding shoe, but we're not there right now. We are going to talk about some of the greater shoes on this pack, and be honest, there's not a lot. Man, the only two that I really take away, and it's because you dogged it, it was going to be the top 10. But I like the youth version better than the adult version, to be quite honest. And then I also like the Child Superstars. Those ones are hard. Just considering it's a classic shoe, you know, and then the liner, not the liner, but excuse me, the what do you call that thing? Damn, I'm blanking out. The sock liner, excuse me. Yeah, the insole, excuse me. The insole is the one that has the graphics. Yes, that's I think those are the best. Aside from that, everything else is trash. Sorry, don't do it again. Chewbacca's probably the harder ones. Those ones dropped a little bit back. Those were
you like the Chewbacca one?
Hey, come on. They fit the character. But honestly, all in all, this whole pack is made for people who go to trivia night. who go to Star Wars trivia night. So you will never catch me there. I would fail tremendously. So I'm honestly turned off by this entire pack. I'm sorry, Adidas. I mean, just drop Ivy Park round 2 again. That's what y'all should have done. What do you think about it? Which ones are you taking away?
No, I mean, you're right. There's nothing I spend my money on here. I think the Gazelles I could get away with being a most basic shoe because it's all black. So I think you could like wear the Gazelle and people wouldn't run up on you and be like, love your Star Wars shoes. I cannot believe you said the Chewbacca shoe because like that is for the holiday that just passed. That is not for wearing in public the other 364 days of the year.
Except for trivia night.
Trivia night, yeah. When you go to your Star Wars conventions and stuff, I'm sure it's a hit. I'm not doubting that at all. Yeah, congrats if you're coming up on those. But other than the Gazelle, the Superstar, the all mint Superstar, I mean, those are, I think I picked the 2 most basic ones. So
yeah,
what it is what it is.
I think the Baby Yoda heel stamp is what gets me. Like
Yeah.
the child heel stamp, that's the part. I'm like, all right, these are hard.
To say, I mean, to give them credit a little bit, like they saw how big the Mandalorian blew up. So I do give them props for going ahead and maximizing their profit on that entire series and everything. So I'm not shocked they came out with this entire 55 pairs of shoes on just one pack. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's an interesting thing. I'm not buying any of that though. So let's move on into something I have been looking forward to talking about though. So it's kind of odd. You don't hear Shoe Palace doing too many like dope collabs that you love, but Shoe Palace and New Balance have gotten together to do a 997S. This is going to be the Great White Pack. There's going to be 2 different pairs of shoes on this one. These are coming out November 5th, tomorrow, for $120. You can go to your local Shoe Palace store or shoepalace.com. They're already loaded on there and everything, but they collabed in the past on an NMD that was black and gold. That was pretty cool. They have 2 versions of the shoe coming out. The back half of the shoe is primarily the exact same, right? Mm-hmm. Then they have a teal toe version and then they have a black toe version. The black toe version has an entire blacked out midsole, whereas the teal toe version of the shoe has a white midsole. So I think that's very cool. Other than that, the obvious sales point on these are they are hugely inspired by a great white shark. They have the massive graphic along the heel, and then you also get a little shark graphic on the end logo on the middle of the shoe there. Is this something that you see yourself wearing?
No, not me personally. I would not wear these. Very childish. I think they'd be better in grade size. Grade school sizes, to be quite honest. If I had to pick one or the other, teal toe over black toe for me. Perfect with a San Jose Sharks jersey. I think those would go very hard. Shout out my boy Vander Kane, give me the jersey, sign that up. But all in all, cool concepts. Not for me. Definitely not for me. I find the graphics a little bit too childish. I think they are very elementary. Like I said, they'd look better in grade school. And I could see a little boy, little girl wearing these and thinking they're a great white shark. Wear them to SeaWorld or some shit like that. Hey, no, free the whales though. Free the whales.
This podcast is not for any SeaWorld commercializing.
What's your take on these? You like these?
You got to call me an infant on this one.
Oh, no, you don't disrespect me, man. If you like it, you like it, bro.
Because I am 100% down with these. So I will be honest, I like the black toe more because the all black midsole. I think it looks very clean. I 100% agree that it does. I mean, that they could have released this in GS sizes. I definitely believe in that. I did not put it together, but till you said it. But the San Jose Sharks and South Shoe Palace, if I'm not mistaken, started out in Northern California.
Right.
So all that kind of cross paths there. So that does work out very perfect for them. But yeah, I like the black toe version of this shoe. I think they did a pretty decent job. I'm not mad at this at all. And for $120, I would totally add this to my collection.
Yeah, I mean, great sale price. You know, I'm not gifts and donations. I'll put it like that. Gifts and donations.
I'm kind of shocked that you even would take that as a donation the way it's been going lately for you, but I'm glad to hear that.
I would say give some donations. Shoe Palace, man, they had a great year last year. On top of the other ones that you mentioned, they did the women's exclusive. They did the Gina, which was dedicated to, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the owner of Shoe Palace, but I could be wrong. I think it's also they said she was a customer, like a longtime customer of Shoe Palace. But it was like an all black, almost looked like satin, to be quite honest, and it came with a big apple on there. But they were all black with a red outsole. Those were hard. They need to go back and do more stuff like that. But shout out Shoe Palace. You know, you don't really hear about Shoe Palace making too many collabs, so congratulations to them on that. And last but not least, man, we are closing down episode 26 with something god awful. Again, hold on. Shout out Reebok, Team Reebok. Shout out Mad Nice Radio, Mad Nice team. But Reebok is joining forces with the Korean fashion designer Junn.j. They are taking a look at a futuristic take on the Reebok pump court, due to release on the 5th of November for $280. Wow. They're going to come out in 4 different colorways: black, white, gray, and emerald. They got like a metallic mesh upper. The pump sits right there in the middle, if you're familiar with the pump court. And then they have the branding on the back, also on the leather tongue, translucent heel bubble as well.
You thought 250 for some foams was wild.
God, man, what is this? Look, man, y'all gotta stop riding the backs of these. No, okay, hold on. Let me run this back. Let me run this back because this could sound very bad. I don't want to say this incorrectly.
Hey, you're maturing.
I like when brands give up and coming designers full creative discretion on, you know, exactly what they want to produce. It's such a great time to be a designer. Designers, make sure what you're putting out is good. Okay, this right here, I don't know what the hell to do with any of these, man. Oh my god, the only ones I'm really gonna take away are the white ones, to be quite honest. I mean, because you can't kill an all white shoe. If I had to pick one with color, I think the gray ones, because they have that little splash of emerald on there, or the little shimmer. But them emerald pairs, bro, are
See, I take it a different direction. I take it in like, if I'm gonna go, then I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, balls to the wall. That's a great theory and everything, but
Yeah.
don't make sure your balls are actually on the wall. Don't turn around halfway and put your.
The black one is just a referee shoe.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, if your referee is gonna try to be like swaggy, I guess, but you know, this ain't it, bro. I'm sorry. They should have hit a Pierre Moss and just been like, "You want to do another shoe?" Yeah, nah. And then you said 280.
280 is tough, man. It's tough because it's like you don't get a lot of like lacing on it and stuff like that, and like you just get the pump, you know. So it's kind of like it's one of those futuristic runners, you know, that has like all the TPU up top and stuff that keeps you pretty, you know, fairly locked in and stuff like that. But you know, it's just less materials for more money. Very interesting shoe, man. But he did November 5th. Yeah, those the J Junes come out tomorrow, and then also the Shoe Palace collab. They both come out tomorrow. Yeah, J June showed these off like earlier this year, and like I feel like when you hear about like when big collabs happen and they're gonna pop, we would have heard about this in March or February when these, you know, dropped on the runway. So the
like
fact that there was up
like Pierre Moss.
Right. And so here we are, you know, a day before, like really talking about them. So it is what it is. Shout out to everybody that's, you know, getting their opportunity to make collabs. The podcast collab is going to be lit no matter who it's with.
I'm gonna stick with these when it comes to Reebok. This is what I'm gonna do.
I feel you. I'm with you.
Hey, I feel you. Okay, so yeah, see, we still love you, Reebok. We still love you. So
absolutely. So that's gonna wrap up episode number 26. We appreciate everybody coming out today, following us to the very end of the episode. Casita, how you feel like today went?
Oh man, this was a lot of fun, man. Very diverse group that we talked about today. We touched every base from actual shoes to platforms that you shop on. So we hope that everybody enjoyed this episode just as much as we did. If you haven't yet, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell button somewhere over here or over there. I don't know where they put it anymore. Make sure you turn your notifications on. That way you know whenever we do a drop. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Oh boy, we on TikTok now. Man, we about to have some crayon raspberry and ride down skateboards listening to Fleetwood Mac real soon here. So we
got to do the throw the shoe, and you got to change into a different shoe now, and all the they're not ready. I'm not sure they're ready for our TikTok to really pop like that.
Our TikTok's gonna be fire, boy. Oh man, we're gonna be trending real soon here. But again, follow us on all social media. If you made it to this portion of the video, that means we love you. We appreciate your support. We couldn't do this without y'all. Every week, man, we've been at this for 26 weeks, and we can't wait to see what else we can do for y'all. All in all, that's it for episode 26. Yeah, and like always, man, ain't no half stepping around here. So we'll see y'all for episode 27. Till then, peace.
Peace.
Yeet.